I'm going to show you how I made this restaurant style lamb dinner that I bought at the store. I marinated this overnight and I just put it in my cast iron skillet. I'm putting in some white cooking wine and I'm also going to put in some stock. I have a recipe for this already on my channel. I'll leave the link in the description with the whole detailed recipe. I'm just showing you, a quick brief recipe. So right now this is my roasted potatoes I'm about to make. This is my red potatoes. I cut them in half and I have some melted butter. I'm adding in some rosemary, thyme, some fresh lemon juice, and I also have some parsley in there. I'm going to mix this up, season it up really nice with some salt and pepper, and then I'm going to lay this on a cookie sheet that I have here, a baking sheet. You can also put it in a baking dish, whatever you want to put it in, but I just put it on this to roast. And you're gonna cover it. I covered it for about 15 minutes to start, and then you were gonna remove it for the next 20 to 15 minutes. You want to cook that till it's soft. So right now I am trying to make my asparagus nice and uniformed in size, and that just makes it look nicer on your plate. And you could break this also. That's how I learned how to do it. But I'm cutting it because I want them to be nice and shaped. I'm cleaning it up a little bit also. And now I'm going to put it on this little dish here. Now I'm going to start to saute it. So I didn't blanch it or shuck it. I'm just going to saute it straight in the pan here. So I'm going to show you how I do it. That's some avocado oil. And now I'm putting in a piece of butter. I'm going to let that get nice and melted. And then I'm going to put the asparagus in there. When I put the asparagus in there, I'm going to season it up with some onion powder, garlic powder. I actually used onion flakes, and I'm going to put in some salt and pepper, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to do too much to this asparagus. It is tasty just as is. So what I did, once I put the asparagus in there and I mix it up and I make sure that it got all coated with that nice buttery mixture there with the butter and the oil, I'm going to take a top and put over the pot. I just put the top for about maybe 3 to 4 minutes. I just want it to get nice and softer. I like a little crunch in my asparagus. Now you could cook this however you want. If you like it like super crunchy, only leave it for about 2 minutes, 1.5 to 2 minutes, and it will be done. That's it. You mix it up, you taste it for your liking, and once it look kind of limp, when you hold it with your tongues and it look kind of limp, all right, my asparagus is done. But as I say, you don't have to cook this too long. So once this is done, I'm going to work on my gravy. So this gravy here is a nice little sauce I'm going to make. That is the gravy that's left back from the lamb, because I told you it was a braised lamb and I put all that liquid, the wine and everything. So that's what's in there, and I'm just seasoning this up. So I put like some Worcestershire sauce. I put some pepper flakes because I like spicy. You're going to put salt, pepper. Just make sure you make it nice and tasty. You want to taste it and make sure that it has all, a nice taste. I also put some honey in there to give a little sweetness. So once that is in there, I also put a little more green seasoning because this is an island sauce that I'm making. And now I'm going to just strain it out. And you just want that sauce at the bottom. Now, if it's too liquidy, just put it back on the stove and let it boil a little more. Add a little cornstarch if you want it thicker. Mine was fine. And this is my finished dish. I really hope that you guys try this. It was so delicious, restaurant style at home. So remember, my food is cooked with passion and served with love. God bless. Bye.